Let me see if I'm doing this right. Okay, you guys. Let me fix up on this. Hello, everybody. I'm just trying to fix this camera real fast. While I'm fixing this up, join me, you guys. Share it to other people. Let them know that I'm on. I'm gonna have to set this up. Okay, it's just gonna have to be this way. Hopefully, I don't know. Let me know if you guys can see me properly. You guys, today we're gonna talk about how to get unstuck, okay? Unstuck, and I'm looking at 2 different cameras. I just wanna make sure that everything is going on properly now. So I'm gonna give it time for you guys to join me live. And we're gonna talk about it. I wanna make sure everybody can see me properly and everybody can hear me. So make sure y'all can hear me and everything. Guys, we're gonna talk about how to get unstuck. We're gonna talk about this and we're gonna move forward in the year 2021. Because it's very serious for us. We're getting serious about ourselves, about our business, and we're going to move forward. So anybody who's unstuck, feeling like they have these limitations and these holes on them, now we're about to move forward. We're not going to let 2020 get the best of us because that's the past, and we're going to just move forward in all ways possible. So you guys, I'm having a problem with my Instagram feed, and I'm trying to get that together. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to, you guys, let me know on Instagram if you can hear me because I'm trying to get this feed together, okay? Hey, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, you guys. I'm trying to get this together where it looks proper. No, I can't. Okay, you guys. I'm finna move forward. My Instagram acting a little funny, you guys. So yes, you can hear me. Okay, make sure, tell me if the view and everything is fine because it's acting funny, but we're about to move forward and we're about to talk about how to get unstuck. Okay, you guys. So let's talk about it. First of all, I want to hit on reasons why we are stuck. Reasons why we are at the place we're at is sideways. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to be straight. I don't know what's going on with it because I do see that it is sideways. I'm just going to place it somewhere, you guys, because it's not holding up. So give me a moment. Let me see. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Yeah, this is the problem of working on multiple devices and trying to get this properly set up like you want it to be set up. So give me a second, you guys, because I really want to make sure you guys are put up, okay? So I'm going to put it back sideways, and I'm going to be right back, okay, for it. That's all right. That is cool. Okay. You guys, you see, I know you guys see me on Facebook and stuff. I'm having a little issue with Instagram, so give me 1 moment so I can fix this up. I want everybody to be able to tune in and see me properly. We don't want y'all to miss out on this either. For those who's not on my Facebook page, there we go. It's set up. All right, y'all, we finna move forward. So, like I just said, I had some problem with Instagram. Is it good? Y'all let me know if y'all can see me properly now. All right. So today's live is talking about getting unstuck. And you guys been unstoppable because in the year 2021, we're not finna let nothing hinder us. We finna move forward in a powerful, positive way. We're no longer letting 22 hold us back. So whatever problems or issues that you guys had in 2020, y'all might as well forget it because we're not finna let it hold us back. So I'm going into getting unstuck. One of the number one things is letting go of your past. And I did a success call, you guys, yesterday. For those who missed it, I did a success call yesterday called Letting Go of Your Past. And if you missed it, you missed something powerful. If you have an issue with letting go of your past, you really missed some gems, because I dropped a lot of gems in there. And I got an email this morning saying that 21 people have already listened to just the recording, you guys. So if you missed it, for my Instagram people, the link is in my bio. Go listen to that. For people on Facebook, it's already posted on my page. So you want to be able to get that information, because if you're unstuck, one of the main reasons are usually because you haven't let go of your past. So like I said, if for my Instagram, it's in my bio. It's already posted on my Facebook page. You guys, listen to that. It has so much information. You guys, I'm giving out so much free information. It makes no sense for you not to capture this information. It's important. It's important to moving forward. So before I get too far into how to get unstuck, we're going to talk about some reasons why we are stuck. Because one of the first things to do is acknowledge it. And I'm going to talk about that because I'm going to talk about the points that I highlighted in the success call yesterday about how to let go of your past. Because the number one thing you have to do first of letting go of your past is to talk about it and to acknowledge it. So that's the same thing here, is to talk about it and acknowledge it. We have to acknowledge, what is it? Why are you stuck? What is the problem? What is the reason for you being stuck? So y'all know I like to take notes, and I like to make sure I have things to follow by, because when I be doing my research, and I really want to give you guys the best information possible that you can really use and utilize this information to really change your life. So some of the things that are holding us back. One of the things that I kept seeing, and it's true because it's true in my life, and I'm sure it's true in you guys' life as well, is limitations. And that's one of the things I coach, overcoming limited beliefs. So limitations, but here's the kicker, you guys. Limitations are only in your mind. It's only in your head. So when you finally get to the point where you want to exercise your determination, then your possibilities are endless. There will be no more limitations, because we have these things, which I'm going to talk about, you guys. So keep tuning in on these lives, because I believe my next live is talking about core beliefs. But one of the things are your core beliefs. And like many people listen to me talk, I call them core assumptions, because those are limitations. Those are beliefs that you have in your head that you developed over time. So we're going to remove those, because it's in your mind. It's what people told you who you are, instead of listening to who you say you are and who God say you are. So you have to remove those limitations out of your way, because they will no longer bound you. They're only limitations. The limitations are only in your mind. The things that you created and the things that people has placed upon you. Yeah, acknowledge it. A lot of us don't do that. Exactly, Simeon. A lot of times we deny. And you know what? We think that we get so caught up in it that we begin to deny it to ourselves. So we begin to lie to ourselves, not just other people, but we begin to lie to ourselves. And Simeon, if you haven't listened to my success call, I talked about that big time, about denying it to yourself, because a lot of times we forgave the people who did wrong to us, and we forgave the situation, but turn around and then we don't forgive ourselves, because we deny so much of a situation, of a problem or a wrongdoing, because we think it's embarrassing, or somebody's going to judge us, or it hurts too much. So you guys, you have to shake that up. You don't want that to get the best of you. So another limitation, you guys, is a lack of confidence. You doubting yourself. And a lot of times we doubt ourselves because we have this inner voice, this inner doubter that takes away from us. It's on Facebook and IG. Yes, it's on Facebook and on IG, you guys. I'm on both. It's on Facebook, IG, and I'm streaming on YouTube right now. So going back to what I was saying, it's an inner doubt, guys, that it's a voice inside of us telling us that we can't do this, we can't do that. But you guys, you have control over yourself. You have the authority over your own mind. You have the authority over your body. You say so. Once you believe, and I'm going to do something on believing, because I realize that it's hard to believe in yourself. It's weird because sometimes it seems like it's easier to believe in somebody else than to believe in ourselves. So I'm going to talk about how you can gain that confidence to believe in yourself, believe in your talent, believe in your craft, because at the end of the day, this is your life and you're the pilot of it. So you say how far you go. You say where you go. You say if you're going to stay here and continue to be stuck instead of getting unstuck to moving forward in your destiny and your purpose and your calling. So you guys, we're going to shake all that up. I'm going to list how you get rid of these things. And on top of that, you guys, we got to shake up our routine. We do the same thing every day. And that's the definition of insanity, to constantly do the same thing every day and expect a different result. We have to shake up our routine. What are we doing? Ask yourself, what are you doing? What is the problem? Because a lot of times the problem is ourselves. So ask yourself, what are we doing? What are we not doing? How can we get better? So you got to see, when you realize what you're not doing and what you can do better, start doing that. Shake up your routine. You're stuck because you do the same thing every single day and expect growth. No, you can't let your plant sit there every day without nurturing it. It's not going to grow. So yeah, your plant is going to be stuck and die. So we have to continue to put more things into ourselves so that we can grow, that we can better ourselves. We got to read. We have to exercise. We have to be mobilized. We can't just sit around and complain all day and do the same thing every day and expect different results. It's not going to happen. That's in a different world. That doesn't exist. You're not going to get nowhere. Nobody's going to give you the things that you want in life. You have to go get them. They're not going to just magically fall in your lap. It's not going to happen. So let's talk about it. So like I already said, the first thing you do, let go of your past. All right. For those who did not listen to the success call yesterday, go listen to it. You need to let go of your past. I talk about so many key points, and I'm going to just address them now. What I talked about of letting go of your past. Like I said, the number one thing to letting go of your past is to acknowledge it. For those who have acknowledged it, that's what you need to do. After you acknowledge it and talk about it, the next thing you need to do is accept it. Now, once you accept it, you're no longer lying to yourself. You're no longer going to be sitting around in denial to yourself or other people. Hey, Felicity, I see you. You're no longer going to be lying to yourself. So after you have acknowledged it, accept it. It happened. You can't change it. It happened. The past happened. It is what it is. And after you accept it, give yourself to forgive. Give yourself the permission to forgive. So once you forgive whoever did it, forgave the situation, and then you need to turn around and forgive yourself. Because a lot of times, especially as adults, we allow these things to happen to us. And I'm a prime example of allowing something to happen to us, because I'm going to give you an example. In a past relationship, when somebody continued to cheat, I allowed that to happen because I continued to allow that person to come back into my life instead of getting rid of it. When I allow somebody, when they talk crazy to me and I sit around and don't confront that issue, you're allowing these things to happen. So after everything is said and done, turn around and forgive yourself. Because a lot of us, we still sit here and we still sitting stuck and like, man, I've gotten over the situation. I forgave the people. Why am I still feeling like this? Because you haven't forgave yourself. You have to acknowledge your part in it, because a lot of times we just want to blame other people, but we have to allow our part in the situation that has taken hand. Forgive yourself, and it's okay so that you can move forward. After forgiving, focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control. We focus too much energy on other people. Why are we focusing on other people? We can't control nobody else. You can't even control your own child. We can't control other human beings because they have their own mind. We have to only be able to control ourselves, what we do, how we think, how we talk, how we come to perform, how we do what we want to do. Control yourself. Don't control your mom and your daddy. Even if they did hurt you, you can't force somebody to apologize. And even if you do, it might not even be sincere. So let go. Simply let go and control what you can. The only thing that you can't control is yourself. So the only energy that you need to put on is yourself and to focus on you. The next thing I talked about is redefining yourself. You have to redefine yourself. And then after you redefine yourself, define your purpose. You can't move forward in life without knowing where you're going. You're going to sit around going to some of everything, lost, no direction. And you're going to go back into the slump feeling like you haven't accomplished nothing. You haven't done nothing because you're not moving with purpose. You're just moving around and you're doing what other people, what you think you should do or what they think you should do. You still have yet allowing other people to have power over you instead of having power over yourself. Don't miss out on that, you guys. So those are the things I talked about. And if you missed that in the last success call, you want to go back to, because to get unstuck is to let go of your past. So like I said, you guys, if you're on Facebook, it's there posted. If you're on Instagram, it's in my bio, you guys, how to let go of yourself. Go back and listen to that call. I'm telling you, if you have a problem letting go of the past, it's going to be a life changer to you because I gave you all the information you need to let it go. So that's the first thing to getting unstuck, letting go of your past. The next thing, change your perspective. Who out here are negative Nancy? They only can see the negative in everything. They can't never see the positive. Even when something good go, they still gonna say so-and-so messed up this. It can be the smallest things. And all you do is surround yourself with negativity. How you expect to be happy or content or positive or moving forward when you think that the whole world is out there to get you? That you think that everybody is out there to harm you, to hurt you. The world is no good. There's no possibility for you to do anything that you want to do because all you think about is that other people or the world, nothing is good is going to come from anything you do. Everything is going to be just negative. What makes you think that you're going to get unstuck? If that's your mindset. And don't tell me, y'all, that, oh, there's nobody who not. I see these people, everything they do, even when good come to them, they still have somebody to blame or somebody to pick on that something is not right. Change your perspective. And I can talk further into how to change your perspective. All you got to do is surround yourself with newness. Surround yourself with new things, new people. See things different. Read different things. Cut the TV off. Stop going on social media. Stop tuning in on the shade room, looking for all the drama, because we know we do it. Change what we do. Shake up our routine. Do things differently. You don't have to be the same. That's why you're stuck. Like I said earlier, you got to shake up your routine. You do the same thing every day. And you over here like, man, why am I stuck? Because you don't do nothing. You do the same thing every day. That's why you're stuck. So shake that up, you guys. Change your perspective, how you thinking. As well, start with small changes. And you guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the comment box and I'll answer them as I go along with this. Start with small changes. If you ever had a life coach, you would know you can give us the biggest goal in the world. We're gonna create an action plan of the smallest steps because you can't just skip these steps. You have to take your time. You have to go step by step by step. You can't just say I want to be a millionaire and that's the only thing in your mind. Millionaire. You have to think about how to become a millionaire. What do millionaires do? What are the habits of millionaires? You have to start small. A lot of people just want to jump straight up and to go to the big goal, but and it's overwhelming because you're not going to get there overnight. But we speak of it as if it's just going to happen overnight. If any success happens overnight, then you should be afraid of it because as quick as you get that success, that's how quick you can lose it. There's no easy way. There's no quick way. There's nothing that's going to happen to you immediately. You're not going to get instant gratification. To get to the top, to be successful, is hard work. Somebody said that it's a slow drip. And I felt that because it is a slow drip. It don't happen to you fast. It's a scam. Exactly, Andre. It's a scam there. If you want to be afraid if something happens to you that fast, because it will be a scam. Success is a slow drip. You have to work hard for it. You have to do the small steps to get to the big thing. You can't just expect that success is going to just drop in your life. Something's going to change instantaneously because it's not. You have to work hard for it. You have to be serious about it, sincere, and you have to be consistent. So like I said, start with small steps. Next, explore your purpose. Everything that I'm going to be speaking about, you guys, it's gonna have something to do with purpose. I'm telling you, you cannot be out here living your life and you don't know how to live it. You're not moving with purpose. You're just moving around. You're just doing because you think that this is what successful people do. A lot of people studying on the social media and studying to be successful ain't doing nothing. They just doing what they see other successful people doing. And yet they don't know their purpose. Yet they don't know what they're doing. They just floating around. Don't do that. Move with purpose. Know know what your purpose is. Explore it. Go look for it. Because we think that a lot of people have. I know with my clients, the clients that I've had dealing with purpose, a lot of times they be so confused and don't know what their purpose is because they haven't looked for it. People think that purpose is just supposed to just drop on your lap. No, you have to find anything that you're looking for. You have to go find it. It's not you. People, a lot of times, even growing up, we think we know what our purpose is because our parents had spoke purpose upon us. They spoke, oh, you good at this. You should be that. Oh, baby, be a basketball player or do this or do that. Be a doctor, be a lawyer. And we just go with it and run with it. But it's not something that we wanted to do. It wasn't our purpose. It wasn't something that we looked for and found ourselves. So a lot of times we have a problem with that of not knowing who we are because we haven't looked for it ourselves. So you want to go and explore your purpose. And I mean, explore it with love. Go alone, away from all the other voices and go find yourself. I'm telling you, it will be the best decision you ever made. And once you find yourself and find your purpose, every move you make ain't just going to be a move for nothing. Yes, well, purpose can be given, but it has to be found. It has to be found. Nobody can bestow that upon you. You have to sit around in silence. You have to talk to God. You have to meditate. You have to go out there and explore and look for it. You got to go test things. You got to see what you're really good at, what you like. And a lot of times, don't get me wrong, it's always been within you. The reason why a lot of people overlook their purpose because it's something that they do every day that they never even thought about making this a career or making money off of this or doing this something serious because you do it every day. You love it so much that it seems like it's a hobby or something to play around with. You do it without thinking. So you have to quiet all the other noise. When you get away from the other people that keep trying to, oh, you good at this. Oh, go ahead, little preacher. Oh, go ahead, this. Go ahead. You a singer. You a dancer. When people keep bestowing all these things upon you, you get confused. You get lost in the transaction of you trying to find it for yourself because you starting to cling on to what they're saying, cling on to their hope and their vision. You have to have the vision for yourself. It has to be yours and nobody else's. So remember that. The next thing, like I spoke about, is believe in yourself. I found this to be so hard for so many people. Why don't you believe in yourself? With my clients, when they make a goal, I have them to write on a note card, to write their goal and a date on their goal. And I have them to give it to 3 to 5 people, the most important people in their life. Do you know why I have them do that? Because we are better at not letting other people down because we're so quick to let ourselves down. So they give their goal to the most important people in their life with the deadline on it. And say, hey, watch out for this. Make sure I'm on it. Can it be my accountability partner? They're more likely to do it because they don't want to let down their husband, their kid, their best friend, or whatever the case may be, because these are the people they're caring about so much that they don't want to let them down. But yet we let ourselves down. Why do we do that? Why do we let ourselves down? Why is it so important? Sometimes, because I used to be that person. I'm a witness. I will, if somebody asks me to do something, man, I gotta do it. I don't want to let them down. I'm a woman of my word. And I say this all the time. I like to be a woman of my word. I feel really disappointed when I cannot come through with something that I told somebody that I would do. That irritates me. It's almost a pet peeve. Don't tell me you're gonna do something for me and don't come through with it, because I like to be a woman of my word. And when I don't do it, I feel very bad. But when I gave myself a promise that I'm going to do something for myself, I seem to get lost in transaction. I seem to not come through for myself. So why do we do that? We have to learn how to believe in ourselves. That's why we do that, because we don't have the confidence and we don't have the belief that we are capable of it. Once you release that and believe in yourself to the fullest extent, believe in your own potential and believe that you are capable of everything that you say that you're going to do, you're going to do it. There's no doubt about it. There's not going to be no barriers for you. You're going to come through for yourself. When nobody's cheering you on, when nobody's looking at you, you're going to come through for yourself because you believe now. You believe in yourself. You believe that you can do it. You believe of your own capabilities, because that was my problem. I couldn't believe in myself. And you know why? Because as I kept growing up, like I said, you have to quiet these voices. I kept hearing that, oh, I'm average in this. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, I'm this. And I began to believe these things instead of knowing God. And I know what I'm capable of. And yet I believed other people. So you wanna build that confidence up, build that belief up. You wanna remove all those other voices and control your inner doubt, because that voice go crazy in your head too. So you have to be able to get to the place where you can silence all the noise. That's what meditation is so important. That's why being able to get to a quiet place and to control everything about you, silence all the voices so you can hear yourself clearly and you can hear God to tell you where to go and how to lead you. You'll be able to move forward. A lot of times we can't do it because we're too busy worried about the naysayers, worried about everybody else. You have to let that stuff go. You gotta let these people go, get them from around you. Say, I don't want you by me no more. I don't want to hear your advice, your opinion. It means nothing. If you have to get mad about it because it's your life. Once you get aggressive and you say enough is enough and you tired, you're gonna tell them, get out my ear. I don't want to hear what you have to say, because you're gonna realize these people are not for you. They're not for you. Stop listening to these people. Stop listening to them. Leads you the wrong direction. At some point, you have to say enough is enough. And I have the control. I have the power over my own life. At some point, believe in yourself. Okay, and the next one I wrote down was practice being hopeful. Practice being hopeful. That kind of ties into changing your perspective. You have to be hopeful. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can reach your goal. You have to be hopeful that things will align, because they will. As soon as you start doing what you said you're going to do and actually keep to it. See, a lot of us, it's a new year. So I know a lot of us already made new resolutions and stuff and what we're going to do for this year. And I know a whole bunch of people have already did not start or stop whatever they said they was going to do, whether it's exercising, eating healthier, saving to stop spending so much money, whatever it is. I know a lot of y'all has already stopped doing what you said you was going to do, and you're not hopeful anymore. But once you become hopeful and have action to back it up, actually do what you said you was going to do and have that action back you up, your life is going to start aligning properly. It's going to start getting you. Things are going to start coming into play. But when you don't do it, when you don't be consistent, you're not going to see it. You're going to be like, man, it's not for me. This ain't happening. That ain't happening, because you're not doing the work. Once you do the work and you keep the faith and you keep pushing, everything, I promise, is going to begin to align in your order, align on your path to happen for you. But you have to believe, you have to be hopeful, and you have to be consistent of what you're doing. The only way you can get unstuck is to move. If you're stuck and you're standing still, you're not going to get unstuck. The only way to be unstuck, am I right or am I wrong? The only way to be unstuck is to move. You have to move. You have to get mobile. You have to start pushing through the hard times. You have to start moving forward and getting to where you want to go. It's literally that simple. And I know people, it's easier said than done. We'll start doing. Like I told people, even my clients, stop telling me you trying. There's no such thing. I'm trying to do it. You either doing it or you're not. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to eat healthier. You either eating healthy or not. You either going to do it or you're not doing it. I'm trying to work out more. No, you either going to do it or you're not. Try and take that out of your vocabulary. You're either going to go for it or you're not. You're going to continue to sit here and stand still and stay stuck. Stop trying to say I'm trying. Stop saying that, because you're either going to do it or not going to do it. It's that simple. So take trying out your vocabulary. That's something y'all should be doing all 2021. Don't say I'm trying no more. The only way to get unstuck is to move. Yep, absolutely. So you have to keep moving, you guys. You can't just sit around and complaining. Oh, why me? My life's so bad. My mama did this to me. My daddy did this. I having all these excuses. You create the barriers yourself. You guys create your own limitations. The things that hold you back, we create them ourselves. We're speaking these things into life. What we say is so powerful. And if we continue to speak negativity on our life, don't be afraid when negativity is sitting right next to you chilling, because that's all you do is speak it. That's all you're doing. So you gotta get out of that, you guys. You have to get out of that and shake things up. And another reason, like I said, you have to get moving. One of the right ways to really start thinking, and I do this myself. I'm not telling you guys nothing that I want to do myself. Start working out, start exercising. Man, it gets your body pumping. It gets you pumped. It gets you ready to move forward and do other things. If you don't exercise, I can tell if you're lazy. It won't be hard for me to be like, yeah, this person probably a little lazy. Because if you can't move your body for the sake of just your health, to having a better life for yourself, then I know that there's not much that you want out of life, because you don't even want a better, healthy you, so that you can do everything that you want to do. So move your body. I'm telling you, exercise, you guys. Learn to sit in silence, meditate. You guys, you should want this for yourself. It has to be for you. You have to want it for you. It has to be deep down instilled in you that you're going to say, this year, you're not going to be stuck no more. This year, you're going to move forward with all force. You're going to do everything you can in your ability to get to where you say you want to go. And you know the only way you can do that is to have a vision. You have to have a vision. You have to have somewhere that you know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit around and be like, I'm gonna be unstuck and I'm gonna move forward. But move forward where? I want you to ask yourself that. Where you going? Where are you going? Because if you don't know what you want to do, how you want to do it, or whatever the case may be, what you doing? You're not moving nowhere. You just sitting here waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. It's time for us to take control over our own life. It's time for us to take our life back. It's time for you to stop letting mama and daddy tell you how to live your life. It's time for you to do it for yourself. It's time to stop listening to your friends from high school and still doing the same thing, just a different day. It's time for you to remove yourself from all of that, because even college friends, wherever they at, y'all can be in y'all 40s. It makes no difference. It's time for y'all to remove yourself from it all. So that's what I have. If anybody have any questions or last remarks, ask me now about getting unstuck. I'm going to just go back over the things I was talking about. For one, letting go of your past, you guys. Like I said, I break down that in depth on the success call I had yesterday. You can go click on the link. If you're on Facebook, click on the link on my page. And if you're on Instagram, click on the link in my bio. And you all will be able to listen to how to let go of your past. And it has a lot. When I tell you all, I dropped some gems and y'all have a problem letting go of your past, that's something that you want to listen to, go listen to it. At 2 something in the morning, already 2 million people listen to the recording. So don't miss out. People are getting something from it. Tune into that. Next, change your perspective. The next thing, start with small changes. Don't take the leaps, you guys. We always want a shortcut. We pay people today are paying millions of dollars to figure out the shortcut to success. And it's so funny to me because there is none. All the seminars and how to get rich quick, how to get rich in 90 days or whatever things that we pay all this money to figure out how to get to where we want to go quicker. It's not a shortcut. I promise you guys. This is not me lying. There's no shortcut in this. You have to take the long way. You have to put the work in to get where you want to go. Like I said, if you want something come to you quickly, be very scared, because almost as quick as it comes, that's how quick it leaves. You want to build that strong foundation where your success will last. Next, explore your purpose. Like I was just saying, you can't move forward and you don't know where you're moving to. You think you're moving, but you might be moving backwards because you don't know where you're going. You don't know where you want to go. You don't have a purpose, a vision, a dream, a goal. You have nothing where you're leading to. So you're just wondering. If you think you're moving and you don't know what your purpose is, trust me, you're wondering. Because I was there before and it was the worst feeling ever. I was wondering. You don't want to be a wanderer. So figure out your purpose, explore it so you can move forward. Next, believe in yourself. I know this is easier said than done, but you can do it. Believe in yourself. Silence all the outside noise. Silence that inner voice that's doubting you. Silence it all so that you can move forward and believe in yourself. And next, practice being hopeful. There's always a better tomorrow, you guys. Whatever you're going through, whatever is in your path today, I promise you, it's a better tomorrow. You just got to keep pushing through. You have to keep living this thing called life, because we can't control life. We control how we react to things. Majority of everything we do is our reaction. That tells what direction we're gonna go, if we're gonna be able to dodge certain things, because life is gonna happen. We can't stop outside forces. We can't stop certain things happening. We can't stop us from our job shutting down and we getting laid off, or we can't stop the fact that it was just a pandemic or whatever. We can't control everything. We can't control life itself, but we can control how we react to it, and that's how we can control our individual life and where direction we're going, how we choose to think and be positive. That's up to us. That's not up to other people around us. That's up to you being hopeful. So practice being hopeful. Stop being a negative Nancy. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be that. You don't have to think like that. Be optimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Be optimistic. Think positive. Know that there's a better tomorrow coming, a better tomorrow around the corner, whatever the case may be. Continue to think that everything is going to work out, because everything is for the good of you. Believe that. Okay, you guys. So if there isn't any questions, I'm going to go ahead and log off, you guys. These will still be on my social media platforms. So for those who just tuning in or just hopping in, you can go back and look at them later. So as well as Instagram and Facebook as well, you guys. When I spoke about your limitations, you guys, there is an the lack of confidence. I do have on my website a blog post that I created about a week ago, getting out of your own head. When I was talking about self-doubt and the inner voice inside you getting out of your own head, that's a must article to read if you have an issue getting out of your own head. Because I know if you're like anything like me, I used to stay up late at night, 4, 5 in the morning, because of the thoughts of me being all in my own head and can't shake the negative thoughts in my head. That's the article for you. My website is www.betterbalanceedlifecoaching.com. And if you're on my Instagram, you can just hit the go on my bio, hit the link, and go to my blog. And I have posted it on my Facebook page several times, but you also can go straight to the website and look at it there. So thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you guys learn how to get unstuck so that you can be unstoppable. So I'm going to leave you guys right there, leave you with that. And thank you once again for tuning in. Share this video, you guys, because not only that it probably helped you, it can help a loved one, a family member, a friend. So don't be afraid, you guys, to hit me up in my DMs on Instagram and in my inbox on Facebook. If you want to talk to me, you want to talk about knowing your purpose, because like I said, if you don't know your purpose, you're just a wanderer. You just wandering around. You don't have no direction, and you're not living with purpose. So you want to be able to know what your purpose is. If you want a one-on-one session with me, hit me up. I give out free discovery calls. So if you want a free discovery call so we can get your life on track, hit me up. It's nothing but a message away to get in contact with me. Once again, you guys, thank y'all for joining in. And I'm out of here, you guys. I see you guys on my next live, which is every Monday at 4 p.m. See you guys.